So hello, as you can see it is perfect hiking weather. Temperatures are a little bit below 20 degrees Celsius. It's cloudy and windy, so warm. The sun is not burning down, it's just perfect. In the morning it looked a little bit like rain, but it has become a little bit brighter, and if I'm lucky I'll reach my hostel without getting rained on. So I would like to tell you something about the different trails. There is a trail for hikers, and there is a way for bicycle riders. Usually they're on the same trail, but sometimes they part into different directions, and you must ask yourself, why is this so? Well, the reason is, as far as my experience goes, that when the path is divided, the trail for the hikers is steeper and more difficult. That the way cannot be taken by a bicycle rider, unless you push it, perhaps. It's much steeper, and there's no pavement. Sometimes there are boulders, rocks, etc. And quite often it is better to stay on the bicycle way, because it's not as strenuous and not as steep. Now you don't have these extreme climbs, and this was the case today in the morning. My app said that Camino. My app said that there's extremely steep climb right in front of me, and so I had a look and was lucky enough to see that the bicycle riders are meant to take another way, which was even shorter. So I took that one, and that was quite pleasant. That was almost even. This way led around that mountain, and as it is today quite cloudy and the top of the mountain was in the mist, there wouldn't have been a scenic view anyway, so it was not worth climbing up all the way and arrive on the summit completely wet and perspiring. So it was a good idea to stay on the bicycle road. And I was the only one there. There was no bicycle, there was no other hiker. So for about 4 or 5 kilometers I was the only human being. Always study your app carefully. There's another reason for it. I use this Komoot app. I don't know if it is available in English-speaking countries. You can upload the trails that you have done, and occasionally it happens that people mistakenly upload bicycle trails in the category for hikers and vice versa, and then you end up on a mountain bike trail, which, well, actually it's not a catastrophe, but so you must be aware of mountain bikers speeding downhill, and it is, in this case, it is usually steeper, because mountain biking is a sport, as mountain bikers know. So be careful what people upload. They usually upload the tracks they have hiked, and when somebody has lost their way and they do not correct their mistake, you hike their way and their wrong ways as well. So another thing one must be aware of is that Well, beginning in Thi, the trail towards Santiago has only these St. James, what do you call it, shellfish sign or mussel signs in one way towards Finisterre, and the yellow arrows that go with it. Hello, buon Camino. So, and if you walk the other way, there's nothing except a few yellow arrows people have sprayed on walls, but they are quite old and weather beaten. And it's difficult to discover them. And sometimes there aren't any at all. In this case you need an app. Well, quite often it is not a problem, because you can look at the signs with the arrow in the direction you're coming from. But it's always a problem, and there are 2, 3 or sometimes even 4 trails coming towards you. They unite right in front of you, and behind you there is only one trail. And the arrow towards Finisterre is pointing that direction you have just come from, which is not a problem for people going in that direction, but it is a problem for you because you don't know which one of the 3 trails you should take. Oh, there are bicycle riders coming right behind me. Yeah, so then you need either an app, or you are lucky enough to discover one of the weather-beaten arrows, or you get lost. No risk, no fun. Just take one of the 3. Somehow they do not expect people to hike back to Santiago from Thi on. At the beginning, from Muxia to Finisterre and Thi, you had arrows in both ways, because there's an official option. But now I'm hiking in a direction which is more or less unofficial. Hola. Hola. Buenos días. So today, more than 20 kilometers, about 21 kilometers, and I'm about 2/3 through that trail. It's getting uphill a little bit, getting out of breath. So about another hour to hike, and then I'll hopefully there can take a shower and have a luncheon. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bye bye.